Hey guys, Tactics here with another video. Today we're going to go over the Gowiwi attack. Um, I think I started to show you this war. It might have been the one before it though. Oops. Where there's a lot of one-star attacks, but I said, in the end everything will be fine. And I think that was this one. We won that one quite easily. And this one we really destroyed them. We were looting quite early in this one. So these are all the Town Hall 9s. And this is pretty much probably 90 to 95% of all these Town Hall 9s that have been 3-starred have been done by Goho. So, I mean, pretty much everyone in this clan does Goho. Except for me, and they keep me around because I can actually Gowiwi effectively. They were convinced that this is just a 2-star attack, but I think these 2-star attacks like Go Wipe and Gowiwi, if you use some kind of backside element, they can be a 3-star. The reason I like doing that is because I think a Gowiwi and a Go Wipe is such a sure 2-star that we really don't have to go 100% in troops for a Go Wipe or a Gowiwi because it's such a sure 2-star. So the way I like to think of these attacks is I get the sure 2-star and then backside with loons or hogs, or in this case with both, we can assure a 3-star. So something about this base, why I like this for Gowiwi and I'd like it for Go Wipe as well is we see this big center. When I can get in this big center, I know that my wizards are gonna kill here, kill here. My wizards, all I need to get in here is a heal and a rage, and they're living through everything and they have access to every single defense on that outer perimeter. So the key is just being able to get to the middle, ideally with a heal or a rage on top of that middle, and then you're gonna heal through the damage and you're gonna kill everything rather quickly. Now, just in case that doesn't go to plan, as typically it does to an extent for a Go Wipe or a Gowiwi, but like I said, it usually results in a 2-star attack. I brought these 5 loons to kind of go here, and then I was a little nervous because Wiz Towers are so dangerous with loons. I was like, well, maybe just in case these Wiz Towers are looking at my loons, maybe I should sweep some hogs across too, so that way they can't get both. They have to choose my hogs or my loons. Now, as far as my start, you kind of have to decide, hey, do I want to attack this way or do I want to attack this way? Those are usually the first things I think of. When I do side attacks, that's probably more of a Goho or more of a maybe a Govalo with my Velks. You'll see me come from the sides a lot. Usually I like to come from the sides if a jump spell will get me into the core. Now on this one, I want to attack from the bottom. However, they don't make it easy for me by not putting a defense in the middle. So if I was to put a golem here, my golem would either go here or he'd go here, and I wouldn't really know. And I don't want to have to wing my opener. I want to have it as solid as possible on knowing what's going to go on. So the strat that I decided, and the other thing I guess that I notice is not only is it in the middle, but it pushes me to the outside. So it's almost like an anti-Go Wipe type setup because it wants you to pound in here, and then your golems get split, and then all of a sudden your attack is going outward, and now this base has just thinned you out, and they start picking you apart because your golems are here, and your weaker troops are here getting exposed to a cannon or a queen or an expo type thing. So what I've done is it didn't matter if I went 2 golems here, 1 golem there to go through the trash, or 2 golems here, 1 golem here to go through the trash. The reason I chose this side is because the queen is over here, and I just think it's standard procedure to kill the queen at the beginning of the attack. Okay, so you'll see me put down a golem, put down a golem. Everything in range is hitting these golems, and now my wizards can just totally clean that. Then I'm going to put 1 golem right here, and then I'm only going to clean the trash through here. I'm not going to try to get this guy because it's in range of the Wiz Tower. It's in range of the mortar. I want to keep my wizards alive. And this part is strictly going to be to keep things funneled inside. I don't want to penetrate too early here. Another tip, these walls right here takes 3 wall breakers to break. These take 2 wall breakers to break. So you'll see when I start my attack, I used 5 wall breakers. Didn't need to do that because they were banging on the wall so long before I laid my wall breakers. It only probably took 1 to 2 wall breakers to break through this wall. But it all worked out because I think this Expo kills a couple wall breakers, and 5 ended up the perfect amount to get through this wall and this wall. Now, the big tip with Gowiwi, and even in Go Wipe, in my opinion, if you don't have to use a jump spell, your ideal situation is to heal Rage on top of each other, the big first attack. And the big first attack means in range of CC troops, we're fighting CC troops, we have a lot of defenses hitting you, and we're killing heroes. I heal Rage that area, and then the next part is when you get into the middle, you heal Rage that. As you'll see, very effective in this attack. So let's see how it actually plays out. Usually you want to lay your best golem in the middle of your attack. So I did that. So now you'll kind of see my funnel. Once I get my troops, my wizards clearing this outer trash, and I know my witches and heroes aren't going to go to random places, I lay all my witches, and I want to lay all my heroes right behind my best golem. So notice some people will rush these wall breakers. I cleared all this trash. This cannon is still hitting my golem. This mortar still wants my golem. This Wiz Tower, this is important. This Wiz Tower, I placed my golem in such a way that this Wiz Tower is over here, because you don't want to send your wall breakers in the same direction your golem is, or the area of effect, the mortar effect, the Wiz Tower effect is going to kill your wall breakers. So I like to angle my golems in such a way that these area of effect defenses are pointing in a different direction than where I'm trying to bring my wall breakers in. And the reason I paused in the first place was to show this cannon is still hitting this golem. So this wizard, even though he looks like he's defenseless, is completely protected. As long as this golem stays in range. So I'm going to kill that pretty easily, and it's kind of just going to go down the line and kill each one pretty easily. So here's the wall breakers. Alright, so everything's perfect. That first whole row, check this whole row out, just dead. So a lot of people, what I've seen is they send those wall breakers down, and then the golems in here, and then the wizards are trying to catch up, and it's very similar to what I've just done, but the problem is the way when you send wall breakers in too soon, now you're in range of this Expo faster. Now you're in range of this Archer Tower faster. You have more defenses hitting you at once. I try to minimize in each section the amount of defenses that are going to hit me. Okay? Like I said, we'll want to get a heal Rage right here, and everything is funneled. because we've killed these defenses, so I know my golems aren't going to go this direction, they're going to go this direction. Once I felt comfortable that my golems are going this direction, I said, okay, it's time for these wall breakers to bust this side because I'm ready for them to start going this direction, but not before then, because they would have just been completely vulnerable to this cannon, this X-bow, even this cannon, this archer tower, just too much vulnerability. Okay, got the poison spell down. Kind of an unfortunate break. My king and golem decided to go to the outside. I was really thinking with this funnel, and maybe in hindsight, maybe I was late on that, because I really wanted this golem and king to go in the center. So that's probably the biggest unfortunate thing of this whole fight. Everything else went pretty well. So we get through, and I waste no time. We got Teslas hitting me, Expos, we got a hero, we got Archer Towers hitting me. I'm getting another heal and a rage down. Because I know once I bust through that, he's going to be pretty weak. Okay, so now you see my hogs are coming because everything is looking this direction. So I said, all right, I'm just going to swipe my hogs across. And right when I swipe my hogs across, I'm going to lay some loons. Now, funny enough, I mean, I think that's the right strategy. Funny enough, um, my opening went so well. I have all my witches alive. I have a few wizards. I haven't had to use either hero ability. And there's only 6 defenses left. I have, yeah, pretty much everything up. So, I mean, he just doesn't stand a chance at this point. I don't even really need my hogs or loons, but typically you will. So I got 1 mortar out of my hogs, and everything else dies before it matters. And my loons didn't touch anything at all. Still had 4 cleanup wizards, and this was really quick work. Yeah, neither hero ability used. My backside stuff wasn't used. So the keys for me is the heal, 2 heal, 2 rage. Typically, I like to bring 3 witches. I'll bring more against Town Hall 10s because I like the witches to distract Inferno towers. But against Town Hall 9s, I find 3 witches to be plenty. I like bringing those wizards. So I'm going to show without all the pauses, and I'll just kind of be quiet and let you watch in full speed what this attack looked like. It is only about 1 minute and 34 seconds after all. Hey, so that's the attack in full speed. I'm trying different things as you can see each video, so feedback is really appreciated. This time I'm trying the, hey, let's break it down, let's pause, let's talk about what's going on, and then show you the full attack and without interruption at the end. Let me know if you prefer that, or if any other video you've seen you've liked that description better. So I'm new at this, so your feedback, your likes, your subscriptions to my YouTube channel are super appreciated, guys. Please do that as well for me, okay? Thank you.